Hey, welcome back. So we're going to take a little break from the Final Fantasy collection. I know those videos seem to be doing pretty well on my channel, but it seems like collection videos in general are doing a little bit better than the openings that I was doing. So I wanted to just kind of show a little bit of my vintage collection. And recently I had a comment around, asked me if I was going to grade some of the Final Fantasy cards, and I have quite a few cards graded here. So I thought, I'll show off some of the old stuff. Maybe it's exciting for you guys. Hopefully it's exciting for you guys. And we'll talk a little bit about grading because I have kind of a mix of grading and raw cards, and have kind of some strong opinions on the whole grading world. But before we get into that, let me just kind of show you what we're looking at. So to kick things off, we can start right with Alpha. So I have a couple of Alpha cards here. I've got Berserk and Copper Tablet, and Berserk's one of my favorite, one of my all-time favorite Magic cards. So you'll see a lot of Berserks throughout this collection, but got a few Beta Berserks, a Beta Demonic Tutor, Force Field, Force of Nature, Fork, Gauntlet of Might. These are like the old school staples. Nightmare, Sonic Blast, Royal Assassin. This card is like pack fresh, gem mint. Singer Vampire, and this is a collector's edition Time Walk. Going over to Unlimited, we've got more Berserk, a nice Chaos Orb. These cards again are in like really nice shape. I've had these for a really long time. Some of them were like basically pack fresh. Gauntlet of Might, another Lich, Nightmare, Shivan Dragon. I can't tell. I'm a big fan of Shivan Dragon. Time Vault, Unlimited Tropical Island, Vezivin Doppelganger, and Unlimited Wheel of Fortune. Got some more like random unlimited cards. There was a time where I was really trying to get a whole set of unlimited. It's one of my favorites. Interestingly, when I was growing up, I was certainly a collector, but I really liked playing the game, and white bordered power was the easiest way to get a Black Lotus or a Mox. So almost all the stuff that I have is white bordered for power. This is actually, you know what, we'll go over to this next. So this is some Arabian Nights singles. Some pretty heavy hitters here. Into Antiquities. This is one of my favorite cards in the entire game. This is basically the Black Lotus for, well, it's even better than Black Lotus for artifacts. It's so good. Eureka, the original Mana Drain, Mirror Universe, one of my favorite cards from back in the day where you could just switch life total with your opponent. Moat, and Nether Void. And then we've got, oh, this is more modern stuff. I'm gonna do that afterwards. So then, I guess let's kind of dig into the Power 9 stuff. So we've got our Unlimited Time Walk, Unlimited Time Twister, Mox Jet, Mox Pearl, Mox Ruby, and my all-time favorite, the Mox Sapphire. It's really a tie. It's a tie between the Mox Sapphire and the Mox Emerald. This one is really iconic art. So yeah, so in the graded category, we've got the Mox Emerald. Got a nice 9.5 Ancestral Recall, and the Big Daddy got a nice 9 Black Lotus. So let's talk a little bit about the grading stuff versus non-grading. So as I smash my cards, so this stuff's all not graded, and it's all in really good shape, like as good of shape, if not better shape than the stuff that's graded. I know it doesn't demand the same premium, but I really think that collectors are going a little crazy with the grading, and there's a lot of downsides to it. So like the first downside with grading is that you can't really control what happens with the card in the slab. And many of these slabs are, even though I have like a really temperature controlled environment and blah 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 blah, I take really good care of my stuff. Like if the card warps inside the case, which this one has like a tiny bit of curvature at the bottom, nothing you can do about it. Whereas a card in a top loader, like you can, first of all, it's a tighter fit, and if it does get bent, you can always kind of take it out and get it back into shape. These cards are really resilient in that way, so that's one thing I really hate about the cases. The other thing you'll notice is that these cases actually will crack for like no reason, at least Beckett. And then on the PSA cases, one of the things that I've had an issue with is just like weird like residue inside the case, or dirt inside the case, you know, which again, like once it's fully encapsulated, that's it. Nice Gem Mint 10 Beta Fork and a nice 9 Chivon Dragon. So yeah, I mean, I'll buy graded cards. I like having, when I'm buying on eBay before the authentication process that they did, I really liked having a graded card for just the peace of mind that it was real. I'll go through some of these graded cards. So this is, I think, all Arabian Nights. So we got a couple of Juzam Jins. Got a Library of Alexandria, Ali from Cairo, City in a Bottle, City of Brass. Let's go through these real quick. Ernam Jin, Jihad, this card's banned and very difficult to get. Cabal Ghoul, Old Man of the Sea. I love this artwork, it's so funny. Pyramids, Serendib Djinn, and Serendib Ifrit. And then in my Legends pile over here, we've got Chains, The Abyss, Dak and Black Blade, just kind of a random one, and Underworld Dreams. So yeah, and then going into some of the newer cards, got some, well, newer cards as in not 93, 94. Got a really nice Sliver Queen here. I know that she's getting a lot of excitement around Edge of Eternity's bringing slivers back into play. Mox Diamond. But yeah, this is the original art for Force of Will, which I feel like is not played that much anymore. This used to be the version that everybody wanted, and then not so much anymore. Same thing with this. This is the original Mana Crypt that was part of the Buy a Book promo. And this is Martine's art, which is, he's one of my absolute favorite artists in all of Magic. We got some more old vintagey stuffs. This was a really awesome card. I mean, all these cards are amazing. This combined with Grim Monolith is an infinite mana combo. Got a Single Guy's Cradle. Got a playset of Gilded Drakes. Tolarian Academy. This is a must. If this wasn't banned, I'd have a ton of copies of this card. A couple Yawgmoth's Wills. A couple of Grim Monoliths. I got a few more in decks. You have your Malay Hilo, and there's some random dual lands here. Just kind of extra dual lands that are not in decks or that are not in binders. So yeah, I think that's everything that's kind of not in a binder. One of the subsequent videos, I'll show off some of these binders because I do have all of Arabian Nights, all of Legends, all of the Dark, all of Antiquities, all of Revised. So we'll take a look at those, and yeah, hopefully this was kind of cool to just see some old cards. These are the cards that I would just absolutely never sell. They're probably going to go to my daughter someday if she gets into Magic. And yeah, I mean, this is like a lifetime worth of collecting to get to this point. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.